Welcome aboard. I'm Matthew.
And I'm Cody.
This is Breaking Sterile.
A show about flight attendants at a major American international airline where professionalism is the baseline.
And humanity is what actually gets us through the day. And this show is about the part of the job that lives just outside the announcements.
The part where you're exhausted, proud, frustrated, grateful.
Sometimes all on the same leg.
Sterile exists just for safety.
And this show exists for everything else.
Breaking sterile, breaking through, more than welcome. How are you? Every aisle, every row, we're carrying more than you know. Breaking sterile, there's a heart in the uniform. Oh yeah.
Hey, Cody.
Hey, Matt. How's it going?
It's so good. Guess where I am?
Bangladesh.
No, I'm in your apartment
Oh,
in Denver with you.
and yeah, we're not. It's not hot.
No, it's the opposite of hot. Well, for me, it's the opposite of hot. I'm staying here tonight because I have a trip tomorrow,
Yeah,
which I do often.
yeah. Because you're going to Hawaii.
Well, you go to Tokyo all the time, so I have to have something. You have to give
No,
me something.
I do. It's so funny because all of my trips that were going to Hawaii last month,
Uh-huh.
every one of them fell apart, and I never went. I had 3 trips to Hawaii, and every single one of them fell apart, and every single one
But
of
we
them
were
didn't
supposed
go.
to do one together.
Yes, we were, and I didn't go.
I
But
know.
I have been home for the last 4 days, and it has been glorious.
I know.
Yeah.
One day we'll tell the story about why you're home for 4 days.
Yeah.
We won't tell.
That was that
I think we have to shelve that one for later.
was a really good story. Though.
That's a good story. It's sort of like us versus corporate America story.
Yeah,
But it worked out really well for
yeah,
you.
it sure did.
So,
I have a question for you.
what? Go.
What is one thing that people would know about aviation and you?
One thing that people wouldn't know about, you mean like being a flight attendant?
Yeah,
Or
sure.
can well, I think people would figure this out.
Are you gay?
Yes.
Okay.
We just have to always like do the hashtag LGBTQ plus for our podcast, just in case.
Aye.
Aye. Okay. So the one thing that I'm obsessed about is I get obsessive about, maybe it's not I'm obsessed about, but I get very obsessive about what I'm going to wear as part, which uniform piece I'm going to wear.
Oh yeah. See,
I think about it all the time.
why?
Because I go to bed and then I think in my head, am I going to wear the short sleeve shirt and a tie? Do I really want to do that? Or do I want to wear the sweater with the vest? Or do I just want to wear the sweater? And which pants should I wear? My fat pants or my thin pants? You know, there's a lot. And what kind of underwear? Like I have the whole,
Oh my
because
god, my face right now. If you could see my face.
underwear is really important.
Well, I get that. I get that.
And whether I'm wearing a white t-shirt underneath my shirt or a black t-shirt underneath my shirt,
oh my god,
it's a lot.
that's a lot.
I know.
Do you know what I think about what I'm gonna wear for tomorrow?
No.
So let's see. Am I gonna put my shirt on? Okay, cool.
Well, you used to be obsessed about ironing everything. You don't iron everything
I don't
anymore.
iron anything. I know. I used to like the creases in the sleeves. Now I don't care anymore.
Remember in training how we like were so obsessive about making sure we looked good,
Well, yeah, because I was not gonna get sent home for some stupid uniform infraction.
and our instructor, wonderful Richard,
Oh.
put the fear of God in you about like making sure you looked good.
Yeah,
at
and
each-
then like towards the end of our training,
Uh-huh.
I went up to do a compliance check, and I walked up and he goes, "You're fine, go away." Didn't even look.
Well, because you put the time and effort into it. and
because
so he
because
knew.
yeah, because then the expectation of them with me is that they know that I'm going to be in uniform compliance, which is the exact reason why I am in uniform compliance every time in the base, even out of base, because
it's just one less thing to worry
managers never have to worry about me not being in compliance ever because they know.
about.
No, but it's just
No,
like
but also I
come
don't
to
want
work.
to do. Yeah.
I come to work and I always wear, if I'm not in the 3-piece, I'm always wearing, the pants thankfully,
Right.
and the button-up shirt and the vest because I don't have to worry about what I'm going to have to wear tomorrow. It's
Right.
the same thing every day.
Well, you know why I think about it when I'm commuting is because I have to think about, like, I'm staying overnight in Denver, and then, is it raining there? Is it cold there? I have like a commuting outfit.
Oh no, when I was a commuter, I did too.
Oh.
And it was typically the sweater.
Right. But
Because
you
I'm
don't,
not,
yeah.
if I'm commuting, I just want to like relax.
At our airline, we have a special uniform piece that I love very much.
Oh, that stupid Rwanda.
It's so great. I wore it today.
Of course you did.
So
And you're going to wear it tomorrow, aren't you?
No, yes, I am.
Of course.
So in Palm Springs, I like to wear it through the terminal as well.
It's 87,000 degrees
No,
there.
no, not in Palm. So like in Palm Springs, I wear my sweater.
Okay.
Because I don't want to wear a tie, right? So
Gotcha.
I'm already sweating. So then I get through security and I get to the gate and then I take my sweater off. No, I didn't take my sweater off. I wear my sweater as I walk through the gate. And in Palm Springs, it's walking gates. So
Right.
you walk up to the plane. And then as I'm on the tarmac, I stop and then I take my sweater off and I put it in my black carry-on
Your
bag.
zip-up sweater.
No, my sweater, the sweater that you don't have to wear anything under.
The blue sweater?
Yes. So I take that off because I have my black T-shirt on, and then I put the Rwanda around me, and
Why
I
don't
wear
you do that in the bathroom or do it in the boarding area?
I don't know.
That's a lot of work on the ramp.
I'm quick.
Sure.
I am. I'm like Wonder Woman. Do you know I used to tape Wonder Woman? Did I tell you this story?
No, but you used to tape it when it was like when it was not reruns.
Yeah, in the 1970s. But with a cassette player. But we would play flashlight tag in flashlight tag. Like, so the whole all the kids would be outside. This is before deer ticks, existed. And we used to play outside and till nighttime, and we played flashlight tag. I don't even know what it was, but somebody will remember. And we would play at night. And what was the purpose? Why am I telling you this story?
I don't know.
I literally just
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman. So then I would tell my mom like to press record to watch Wonder Woman because I was obsessed with Linda Carter.
When did you come out?
7 years old, right?
Really?
No, I mean clearly though.
Yeah, clearly she's like.
Yeah. My son likes the Carpenters. Well, yeah, I was also. but and then many years later, I got to cast Linda Carter in a movie.
Oh, that's cool.
It was super cool, but I never got to tell her that story. So maybe if she's listening, she'll know.
If anyone here knows Linda Carter, shout out to Linda Carter.
Yes, we love her.
She was the gay awakening for Matt.
Yes, she probably was, but also but it was really more the guy in that.
Shocking.
No, but the one who was not the Bionic Man, but what was the other character?
Superman. No,
on the Wonder Woman show.
I don't know.
There was the man opposite her.
He-Man.
No, it doesn't matter. My point is,
Okay.
Linda Carter is a great actress, actually, and she was really good in this movie that I cast her in. And she's very underrated, and she would be great in anything.
Okay, thanks.
So anyway,
thanks
the point
for the
of the
Carter plug.
yeah. So the point of the question is, I'm obsessed with what I wear on the plane, and I want to make sure I look
back
good.
there now. Okay.
Yeah, I want to make sure I look good, and
Well,
I also get my hair cut on purpose before, like.
Oh, I did that last night too.
Yeah, like I like to be shaved, and I might not shave tomorrow because I shaved today. Yeah, and then I'll shave on for the flight back.
Yeah, I get that.
But
See, I don't like. I'll shave tomorrow. Like if I was doing your trip, I would shave tomorrow morning, and then I wouldn't shave until I got back.
Oh, but I feel like I've already shaved my face.
I don't. I grow hair like prepubescent.
Yeah, you're
teen.
like
I don't.
yes.
It takes me.
You're not a chia pet like me.
9 weeks to grow facial hair. So
yeah. I grow. That's the other thing. I grow hair everywhere. Well, because I'm now 50, almost 55 years old.
Hair is moving from the top of your head to other parts of your body.
A long time ago that started. But I've started this new product to make the bald spot go away. So I'm taking that.
Didn't you just read that article I sent you about
Taking too many products makes you age faster?
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm so vain. I need to make sure that
Well, at least you know.
I just don't like the bald. It's not terrible right now, but that's because I'm taking stuff for it.
Mm.
I mean, I'm sure my testicles have shrunk. Did I just make this rated X?
Made a little awkward though.
For who? For you?
That's somebody. I don't know. Are you gonna ask me?
Oh, what? Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Wow, it's the one sided.
Well,
It's
it
a
was a
one-sided
one-sided conversation. So, wait, what's the one thing that you think that we don't know about you being a flight attendant that we would be interested in knowing about? Wow, that was a long-winded way of saying that question.
Probably that I actually take our high mileage passengers and the people that have birthdays or anniversaries, whatever. I take that really seriously. Like I always give them a card, always.
I've seen you do that.
Yeah, and everyone's like, "What are you doing? Whose birthday is it?" Blah blah blah. I'm just doing my job. I'm doing what we're supposed to do.
I know,
I'm doing
but it's
the
also very
bare
nice
minimum.
of you. You are doing
And
that.
it's also funny because like I'll spend all this time on these cards for our high mileage passengers, and then it'll be like shoved in the back of the seat
Right.
at the end of the fight, and I'm just like, which I mean, I get it. You know, they've been flying for however long,
Yeah.
25, 35, 45 years,
Yeah.
and I'm sure they've gotten a card at least once a week.
I think it's cute when you do it for a kid and you put the little airplane pin, the flight
I
attendant
had
pin.
a little girl the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, little girl. Yeah, and it was her very first flight.
Mm-hmm.
And her mom came on, and she's like, "This is her first flight." Blah 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 blah. I was like, oh, "Great, that's awesome. Whatever."
You give her a bottle of champagne.
Go sit down. No,
The mom.
No. And then her sister's also on the plane, and so like during the flight, I went back there, and I was like very like nonchalantly to the mom. I was just like, "So is it her first flight too?" She's like, "No, just hers." I was like, "Okay, cool, thanks." So when I'm up front, and I did like her name, and then like first flight, and then I did like the date, the routing, the mileage, her seat number,
That's so sweet.
and then I put the wings on the card with it, and then I handed it to the mom, and then I said like or welcome to flying. We look forward to seeing you again in the future.
And you just inspired a future flight attendant.
Did I?
Me? A little bit. That's how I was inspired.
Mm.
You know, maybe I took it too much from the other flight attendants. Like I needed such emotional support.
I think the reason I'm a flight attendant now is because when I was a UM flying to Hawaii on the DC-10, I was so bored on those flights because you know it was a movie that everyone watched the same movie
with those horrible ear jacks.
And so
plug them in.
Yeah,
they were plastic.
Yeah, those are the best. I love those things. I don't know why. I just
couldn't hear anything. It was like very echoey.
Yeah, because it was a tube. It was an air tube.
Literally a tube.
Yeah. But then I would walk through the cabin because they were in the back sitting down, and I would walk through the cabin picking up trash.
Do you know they made you pick up trash?
They didn't make you, but I was a UM, so like I'd go back there and they're like, "You want to pick up trash?" I'm like, sure.
Do you know once I flew from Charlotte to London? This was when I was in college, and I went from Westchester Airport on Piedmont to Charlotte, and then took Charlotte to London. I did that on purpose, like because I had to go to London for this acting thing that I was doing. And when I got the ticket, I could have just gone from Kennedy, but I was like, no, I think I'll go from my hometown airport because I wanted to fly Piedmont, just to try it. And it was and I went to the back of the plane, and this flight attendant goes, we were talking, and she goes, "You don't want to be a flight attendant, do you?" Like that to me.
Stop.
No, it was so mean.
Well, I mean, she worked for Piedmont. I get it. No, I should say I have a couple of friends that work for original Piedmont, and they're lovely. I should say that.
They're still alive?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I'm joking, by the way. But she was so mean to me. And then
did you ask her, like,
we were talking about airplane things, and I was clearly like interested. And then so that was not very nice. But it didn't deter me, obviously. I'm here now.
Yeah.
My dream came true. So can yours, Cody. So can yours. What are the Spanish airlines?
Iberia.
Wamos. Isn't that
Oh, yeah.
the charter one?
Yeah, yeah.
They're at our hotel in Narita,
Yes, they are. And so it's funny.
and there are a couple of cute ones there.
there. And as when I was there was a guy walking around in his uniform, and he was taller than me.
Oh,
And I was like, "How is that possible?"
that airline only hires pretty people.
Yeah.
They're very good looking.
Yeah.
But
But also they're from Spain, and they're gorgeous there.
yes, they are. They build them differently. I know. Well, that's interesting because I did want to ask you one question
Oh, God.
about, and I know it's going to get a little personal, but I think it's about time in the vlog, whatever we're doing, podcast
God, what are we talking
that we're
about?
doing. Well, I think people should know more about you personally
Oh, great.
because I'm boringly married.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although I do have, stuff. But
Everyone has stuff.
everyone has stuff. But how do you navigate being single in aviation?
Perfectly.
No,
I
you-
get
no.
off the plane, I go to my hotel room, close the door, lock it, and I'm gone. I'm done. I open up next morning and I go to the thing. As someone who was married before in the industry, and then
Wait, your ex-husband was in the industry?
no, God
Oh.
no, he worked out of he was a normal person.
What I mean, normal in quotes.
Yeah, normal
Yeah.
clothes. Yeah. Meaning he didn't work in the industry.
Also normal in quotes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm going to defend you to the end of the day. I have your back.
It's very interesting because if you are someone that's already established in your job, and your job is kind of particular about what your schedule is and your vernacular,
hmm
for lack of a better term. When you try and talk to them about things and you're using your vernacular from your job, they look at you like with this like glossed over eyelid thing, and they're like, what are you talking about? I'm like, oh, that's what this and this
Well, this happened to me with my husband
is. Yeah, several times.
all the time. And yesterday I said to him, okay, so I mean, I don't know if he listens to this, but he probably wouldn't listen this far in anyway. And I love you, Steve, but I just wanted to, so this is what happened is we were in bed and I said, oh, they just transferred, 100 and something people into a new base. And he got really weird about it because I think he was thinking that I was saying I'm unhappy at my current base. And he was taking that on. And I think it's part of what you're saying is that they don't understand. Sometimes he doesn't understand like our scheduling and me wanting to change my schedule to make it the best possible schedule.
All the time.
And it annoys him
Yeah.
so much. He's like, why can't you just take the schedule that you're given? I'm like, that is not the point of this job.
Well,
What do you mean? How else would I go to Hawaii all the time?
well, that's interesting because that's what my my ex-husband had that problem too.
Why is it a problem?
Because they are a Monday through Friday 9 to 5, right? They have
Right.
the same schedule every week, and they have for their entire career.
Right.
And so us having a schedule that's very fluid and very loosey goosey,
hmm
it's hard. They don't understand that concept.
Right.
So
I mean, it's been 7 years, Cody.
what I get it.
Yeah.
But
And he still doesn't understand the concept.
yeah. But also now you're going to more places.
Yes.
You're not going to Medford, and you're not
No.
going to
I'm not on the Compass or the Avello.
the other.
I
airline
don't
that
care.
you should
Avello.
never
I used
talk
to work
about.
about Avello. Who cares? Nobody cares because they're not even on the West Coast anymore.
Right. But it's different though, because you were home every night with the Bello, weren't you?
Yes.
Just about? Yeah.
Yeah.
So now you're gone for
Yeah.
multiple days.
Yeah.
And at my first airline, we had 5-day trips.
We had 6-day trips at Compass,
Yeah. See, and I think
which
that
is gross.
and for people who don't understand airport codes,
yeah.
like I was talking to a friend of mine today, and he was asking me like where I was going, and I said, so, but I didn't spell out the word.
Right.
I use airport codes because they're airport or they're in aviation.
So you said like BUF?
BUF or BWI or wherever, and they totally understood. And there was no further breaking down, or there was no further
explanation needed.
needed to like to
So
tell
do you
them where I
find
was
it
going.
hard to date people outside of the airline industry because of
Yeah.
this?
Well, not for that reason, but just because our schedule is so like
So would
I
you
fly
prefer dating a flight attendant or a pilot?
neither.
A ramper?
No, I did. Honest, honestly, because I fly so much, it's very hard to date right now.
That's your choice, though. I say this to
No,
you all the
no,
time.
and I know that. I know that.
I know, but when you
But
complain about being single,
I don't complain about being single.
Cody,
Do I?
yes,
I think-
that's your
no,
main thrust in life.
I think when we have a conversation, you think that I'm complaining about it, but I'm just like talking about it.
Okay.
Because
Well, tonally, it sounds like you're complaining.
no,
about
because I'm not home ever.
it doesn't mean that you're not wanting to not have
That's true.
wanting to have.
No, and this is like is this a Maury Povich intervention?
Maybe
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
no, because then I'd be like blood testing you and seeing if your pregnancy was caused by some.
Or Donahue. Do you
Remember Phil Donahue?
Jesus.
Love Donahue.
Sally Field. Anyways,
Yeah.
or Sally Jesse.
Sally Jesse Raphael.
No, I think that for people who are looking to get into the industry, who are not already coupled with somebody, even if you are coupled with somebody, this industry can be very lonely.
Yes.
Because if you're not traveling with your best friend on your trip, or you're not with friends that you know or people that you know, when you get to your hotel room, you're on your own.
See, this is why the job is so great for me, because I don't like anybody.
Well, same. Like, and I don't mind that. I don't mind not being around people.
I
like,
love being
whenever-
solitary.
Whenever I'm done, I'm
Yeah.
like, peace out, have a good night.
Well, no, but that's why the job's so good, is because I feel like I get my my need to be with people out of the way.
Yeah.
Because I'm dealing with 300 people a day, whatever. And then when I'm at my downtime, I'm actually very productive in the hotel room. Like I'm either writing like a script that I'm working on, or doing my CBTs, or talking to friends on the phone, the friends that I have left who who I haven't dumped over the past several years. But I have a couple of really good friends that it allows me to keep in touch with people in a very meaningful way by having this sort of job, because I find very specific times to speak to people.
Right. No, I get that. But I will say that if you're coming into this job and you're expecting there to be this like sense of community, I mean, there kind of is. I mean, there's.
I think it also depends on
there's
age.
community.
Yeah.
There's also an age thing too,
Yeah.
because I know a lot of people who are younger who are just like, I'm going out, peace out, and they like the minute that they touch down and they get to the hotel, they're gone. Good for you. I'm
Yes.
happy for you. I'm exhausted. I'm staying in bed. Goodbye.
Yes.
And I mean, and unless I have a long overnight somewhere, I'm not leaving.
We just flew with somebody who went skydiving in Honolulu. I was like,
Oh yeah, yeah.
I was like, what? How did you? Or they rented a car and drove to the other side of the island and went surfing and did all this stuff. And I'm like, by the time they came back, I was just waking up.
For someone who's single in this job, I mean, a lot of people. I mean, there's a stereotype for a reason.
What's the stereotype?
Like sailors.
Oh, a person in every port.
Yeah, person in every port. Sometimes, I'm not that person. I would rather play in traffic. I know lots of people who have that, and they are perfectly fine with it. Good for them. You do you, whatever.
I'm always amazed at when people do have that, because I'm like, aren't you exhausted?
And I don't want to see anybody else.
No, you're very one person.
No, but like, I get off the plane and I have just dealt with, 500 people throughout the day.
Oh,
the last thing I want to do is have to communicate with somebody else.
No, I get that.
And
I feel that way sometimes when I get home. I'm like,
oh, see, and that's the thing is that like when I was married, like I would get home off of a trip, and my husband would be like, "Hey, let's go, blah 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 blah," and I'd be like, "Don't, I need quiet. I need you to go away. We will talk tomorrow. I just need quiet time."
Well, the remedy to that is actually what I've been doing is planning stuff for when I get back. So like when I get back from this trip, there's like a apparently we're going biking with friends, we're having dinner with friends, I'm having lunch with friends. Like, so by planning stuff, I know that I have to engage. Whereas if I don't have stuff to do once I get back, that's when I can kind of close up, and it can be, you know,
You time.
no, but I think that maybe he feels like I'm neglecting him by not talking to him. So I'm trying to be proactive
Yeah.
in,
I get that.
and be present in the
Yeah.
relationship, because really what I really want to do is just close the curtains and go to bed.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Because I just did a red eye or
Yeah.
something.
I get it.
Okay. Well, I hope you find love,
Yeah, hopefully.
or just somebody to shag.
That's see I don't see that. To me, like, I've got lots of people who have that. Good for you. Whatever you do, I'm happy for you. I don't, and I'm good.
Okay.
I'm
I was mostly joking.
I know.
Okay.
I know. But it's
10%,
just,
10% truth, 90% joking.
but I'm talking to somebody.
I know.
We'll see.
Is he available?
I mean, I would hope so. We're talking.
All right. It's not the one that you were telling me
I'm
about.
not. We're not talking about this.
Okay.
Hey, Matt. So I don't know if you saw this or not, but a couple of days ago, there was kind of a big thing that happened in aviation in the States, with a plane that was evacuated on the taxiway. Actually, it was off just off the runway in LA. Did you see that?
Yes.
The plane landed safely. Everyone got off the plane safely. But there was one video in particular that has kind of gone viral, of this passenger deplaning off the emergency slide, holding a cell phone, and other passengers have their carry-ons.
You know how I feel about this.
I do. Well, and I know how a lot of people in aviation feel about this, because I don't think that people realize that we as flight attendants have 90 seconds to get everybody off the aircraft. Seeing that video and the videos from previous emergency evacuations, I see people with luggage, not just backpacks, I mean like full-blown luggage.
Right.
And when you take your bag down, when you're holding your cell phone and your backpack and your laptop and all this crap, you're slowing the evacuation process down. There's more people on that plane than just you.
Well, we talk about this all the time.
Yeah. And the fact that these people but they're so self-centered because they have to have their stuff,
Yes.
that they're going to slow the evacuation process down,
Right.
possibly inhibiting somebody from getting off the aircraft safely.
Correct.
And
It's very upsetting.
it's very upsetting because I mean, I have to be the last person off the plane.
Right.
And yes, this flight didn't have an imminent reason to get off the plane as fast as everyone else, like as fast as normal.
Right.
However, that reason can change in a matter of seconds.
Right. And they don't know that at the time.
Right. So,
Well, I just want to say one thing. First of all, shout out to the flight attendants.
that crew did a great job
They did a great job
with only having one side of the aircraft that
get everybody
that
off.
was available.
And I know for me personally, we talked about this in the other podcast, that the adrenaline you're under so much pressure and you're probably just focused on getting everybody off. And I hope that all those flight attendants are able to take a moment or two or a day or two off and sort of just decompress from that, because that's very, when you're blowing a slide and you're getting people off, you don't know
in real time.
You don't know what's going to happen.
Right.
And that's why we talk about this is, the left side of the aircraft was not usable, determined to be not usable. And you don't know what's going to happen with that engine, and so it's really important to get off the plane. And what I find interesting, especially with this, and then there was the American Airlines one with the computer that was caught on fire in the PD, is that people seem to be unaware of how to move quickly off. They're not taking it seriously.
Right.
You're not in a video game.
Right.
This is not a video game. Like, this is real life with people's lives at stake.
Yeah.
And thank God in this situation, everything is fine and everybody got off safely. But if there was if a fire happened, it could have changed everything in an instant.
Right.
And and I think the reason we're saying like you need to move off the plane is because if you can get 90% of the people off the plane and then a real fire happens, you can probably get the 10% off quickly without incident
Right.
and get it, but in this case, and we're not, we're just going off of like what we saw in the video. That was it with the lack of urgency or how it seemed, the lack of urgency really, as a flight attendant, it bothers me a little bit because it's the most serious possible situation you can be in.
I mean, and it's a fire, and a fire is a big deal on a plane.
Yes, and so huge
There,
deal.
I mean, there was. So I'm gonna
because the planes are now made out of tissue paper, as we've discussed.
Because it feels to me like everyone is watching this, like, oh, this is a reality show, so
Yes.
this isn't real.
What is happening to our world?
Reality shows. So I mean, and it's so frustrating because this is also dealing with putting my life in jeopardy.
Yes, it's not a reality show.
It's
everybody.
not. This is your life. This is real.
Yes.
Not reality.
This is real Survivor.
Right.
That's our descent.
Thanks for flying with us. Behind every uniform is a real human doing their best at 35,000 feet.
Be kind to your crew.
Hydrate.
We don't just fly the world, we live in it.
Sterile keeps us safe.
Breaking it keeps us human. This has been Breaking Sterile.